So you two are from two different industries, two generations. So can you share what kind of challenges that you see for women in workplace?
I really don't think there are any gender difference from my industry. I think capabilities really speak a lot. How you present yourself, whether you are a stronger gender or a weaker gender, doesn't make that much difference. It all depends the content, the quality of work that you put out.
How about Esther?
What I have observed in my old workplace, which was a more structured, larger workplace, guys do tend to be more, assertive and less detail-oriented, whereas girls are more detail-oriented, but sometimes less willing to talk in meetings.
You need to speak up, speak your mind. It might be meaningful, it may not be, but you owe it to yourself to speak up to do that.
So being a woman, does that give you any advantages in the business you are in?
I would answer this question with this. All leaders need to understand the strengths of the team members. One of the strengths a female employee can have is truly understand what you're good at. So my study of female and male co-workers are, women tend to focus on process. We really enjoy the process, where our male colleagues would focus on the results, and they celebrate results a lot, more than women. So if I have to manage a team, I would definitely pick those out and then make a good combination so that I can get the strengths out of each people.
What impressed me about your story is, for the last 10 years I have known you, you have kept learning and growing. So how important is it to have a growth mindset in your view?
Very important. I think that's the important thing. If I can get, any takeaway from my career or my past experiences, renewal, constant renewal of yourself. You have to stay curious.
I think there was a quote by, I believe, Albert Einstein that says, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend the first 55 minutes asking the question, and then I will use the 5 minutes to solve the problem. So I think that it's really important to kind of make sure that you're in the right mind frame, and make sure that you're asking yourself what you really want and how it really applies to your situation.
Do you think it's important to have a mentor, Esther, at work?
Yeah, I think I'm in an extraordinary position that I have such a great role model in front of me. I have a lot of friends who are like, I don't have a female role model to look up to. I mean, I don't think it matters whether it's a female role model or not, but the fact that I have one is like a huge plus in my life. I think that my mother has influenced my own values and how she leads by example. She's very perspective, and she's very, like, every time you go to her with a question, she has all different kinds of solutions and outcomes that she already has kind of going through her head, and she can always offer you an opinion that is, very, very well, reasoned and has great logic. So I think that in that sense, it's always been very helpful to have a very kind of center point to go back to.
So you were encouraged to take ownership, even for your own mistakes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. If I have to give you one advice, just be yourself. Accept who you are. Never complain and never compare. That would be my advice.